Troll every YouTuber. Use AdBlock. Go AdBlock. Fuck people for making money off video games. AdBlock, bitch! Oh, well that was uncalled for.
Hans vlogs once or twice a week.
Hello my friends, I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. Welcome back to YouTube 101, another of my shows / playlists right here on YouTube. I'm filming today at the beautiful YouTube Space Los Angeles, a palace of wonders, where I've been making my Pocket Film School series. They also throw a lot of dynamite parties right down there. I think they're setting one up now. Anyway, since my video How Much Do YouTubers Make has been making the rounds on YouTube, it occurs to me that people really have a lot of questions about the business of YouTube. More specifically, the money. And one of the questions I get very frequently is this one. Not really a question, really, more of a one-word manifesto, sometimes 2 words. So rather than ignore the elephant in the room, let's just address it head-on. What is AdBlock? Well, my friends, AdBlock is a plugin that you can install on your web browser, Chrome, Safari, Firefox, whatever, and it'll automatically block all of the advertising content. That means you can watch all your YouTube videos, all your Google pages, everything, and you will never see a pre-roll ad or a display ad or any of those pop-ups that come in front of the video right here. And I hesitate to even tell you about it because YouTubers like me make our money from people like you seeing all of these ads. Like I explained in my other video, we don't get paid for how many subscribers we have. No. And we don't get paid for how many videos we make that get seen even. We only get paid by YouTube for the actual ads that people see alongside or pre-rolling with our videos. And because so many views are not monetized because of AdBlock or just because they happen to be seen when there's not an ad available, we net only about $1.50 per 1,000 views. It's true. There's a lot of other math involved, but it's a fair approximation based on my own experience and the unpredictability and many other factors. That's pretty much why every YouTuber you see also has sponsorships from places like Audible.com or Squarespace or even AdamandEve.com, where you can use the keyword Hans and get free shipping plus 50% off almost any item, plus 3 free DVDs and a free mystery gift. Go to AdamandEve.com. Adults only, please. Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, AdBlock. Even though AdBlock is literally stealing the food off my table, I'm obliged to tell you about it. Because so many people have left me comments, I wanted to research it on my own, so I tried it out for myself. And really, it worked pretty seamlessly. The browser on the right is regular Safari, and the one on the left is Chrome, with the AdBlock plugin installed. And if I play a video on both, well, you can see the difference. It does pretty much precisely what it claims to do. Over here, we got a pre-roll ad to skip or watch. We got the display ad. We got this thing here from the NRA, I guess, that I have to close. And over here, nothing. It's just playing a video. Now, I can only assume that YouTube is working tirelessly to try and stay ahead of this clever plugin and get its ads past all this. But for now, it works pretty darn well. It wouldn't surprise me if there was some kind of restraint of trade lawsuit in the works, but comparing these two experiences, I gotta tell you, I get it. But let me show you something else.
By the way, I took AdBlock off now, 'cause you deserve that cash.
When I see comments like that, and I get them all the time, it almost makes me want to cry. This person is watching my videos and actually giving a shit about me. And I think that's wonderful. He's thinking about another human being besides himself. He understands that the millions of videos you can see here for free on YouTube were made by people. People like me who might be interested in making a living off of it. And that's one of the things that makes YouTube special and different from Comedy Central or NBC or Animal Planet. There's no one standing between me and you. I never had to pitch this show to an executive or sell my ideas to any investors. I just make the videos. And I put them out here in the hopes that someone like you might get something out of them. And this business model, where the delivery system for all these millions and millions of hours of free content is possible, exists solely because of advertising. Sure, there's other models out there. HBO makes wonderful shows and big movies with no ads, but you gotta pay a monthly subscription to get it. Netflix, the same deal. Amazon as well. And a new YouTube competitor, Vessel, just opened up last week. It's free for now, but it plans to be an ad-free, subscription-based alternative to YouTube. I went to check it out for myself, and what's the first thing I saw? An ad. But I digress. This video is about AdBlock. If you're happy with your YouTube experience, don't get AdBlock. Personally, I see ads all the time that I'm actually interested in. You can always count on seeing the big movie trailers here on YouTube as pre-roll ads, and I gotta tell you, I saw an ad for Converse sneakers the other day, had me riveted for like 4 minutes. Here's a fun fact, you only have to watch 30 seconds of any ad on YouTube for us to get paid. Pro tip. If you use AdBlock, you might miss out on some of those cool ads, and you're definitely going to miss out on supporting your favorite YouTubers. But if you really have to use AdBlock, just please don't forget, you have control of it. It's not an all or nothing proposition. I've always been a big fan of the middle path. You can always click the little AdBlock button in the corner of your browser and whitelist certain websites like YouTube that you like, or even certain channels, like Professor Puppet, and turn it off to let the ads flow through freely. Ka-ching, my friends. Use that information any way you like. Personally, I am not going to use AdBlock myself in spite of its convenience because I think it would be pretty hypocritical of me to do so. And I don't want to see this empire that I love so much crumble. But you're going to have to make up your own mind. And if your time is just too precious to spend any of watching ads, you can also support me directly through Patreon. Yes, I am just like public radio now, if you dig what I'm laying down, or you feel guilty about blocking or even skipping my ads, just hop over to my Patreon page, and you can support me with a tiny monthly contribution. Or a very large monthly contribution. I don't want to hold you back, you might be Daddy Warbucks. Seriously, go check it out. I would love to hear what you think of it. The more support I can get, the more content I can produce. And there are also special perks for signing up and everything. No tote bags yet, but it's still early days. And if you do use AdBlock and feel guilty about it, absolution is granted for a price on Patreon. I'll see you over there.